How we doing, folks? Your host Moose here on the Pitt Panthers Football Network as we welcome you to Wallace Wade Stadium, Durham, North Carolina, where your Pitt Panthers take on the Duke Blue Devils in a game that could clinch them the ACC Coastal Division title should Georgia Tech beat Miami in their game that's also taking place today. That would be the only way that the Panthers could clinch today. If Miami wins, then technically the Panthers still have at least another week to go before they could clinch the Coastal, but they'll be taking on 1-4 Duke in conference play here today in a beautiful day in Durham, North Carolina. The Panthers set to receive Duke in their all-blue uniforms, kicking off to Pitt in their typical away white jerseys with the yellow pants, and it's going to be Kaiser Artis-Scott getting to the outside. He's across the 30, the 40, nearing midfield, just tripped up at the 50, and he's pushed out about the 44, so the Panthers will be led out by senior quarterback Kenny Pickett. 3 touchdowns in his last outing, as well as 3 interceptions as the Panthers came from behind to beat Georgia Tech. It's going to be London now taking the handoff. He had a great game, remember, last week against the Yellow Jackets, so he's really rebounded. He'll get the start for the Panthers today, and he starts off very brightly. Picks up 8 there. 2nd and 2 now. It's going to be Kenny Pickett. He's airing out for the end zone for Jay Keys, and he just overthrows him. That would have been a huge touchdown for the Panthers in the opening minute of the game. Pickett looking long, but he couldn't get the conversion. 3rd and 2 now. It's Kenny. He looks, tries to throw, and he's going to be brought down incomplete as the pressure comes up the middle. Hill knocked him down. It'll be 4th and 2 now for Pitt, and they're going for it. Great field position, a little bit long for the field goal. So Pickett over the middle. He's got Caleb Cannon, and somehow, I don't know if he lost a handle on the football or what, but it pops out, and the Panthers end up short of first down yardage. Cannon looked to be right at the first down marker, and all of a sudden the ball came free. Brandon Ford of the Panthers falls on it, so no turnover, but it will be a turnover on downs, and Duke takes over. It's going to be DeJuan Cooper at quarterback, the redshirt junior, making his first career start for the Blue Devils, and he finds Isaiah Carey there underneath for a nice pickup of 6. 2nd and 4 now. Panthers bring the pressure. Cooper's going to look out wide, and James Hood makes a nice grab for 5 with very tight coverage there. Moves the chains for the Blue Devils. Cooper back to pass again, looks over the middle. He's got Kelvin Spencer, who hangs on despite blanket coverage from freshman Damian Vector. And they'll set up 2nd and inches now. They've been continually running shotgun wide sets, moving the football, and a bit of a pick there set on the receiver himself. We'll make it 3rd and inches now for the Blue Devils. The Panthers loading up the box. It's going to be Britton Brown up the middle. He fights through a couple of tacklers. Eventually, freshman Scott Whaley is able to bring him down, but it's a 1st down for the Blue Devils. 2nd down now. Cooper goes to Brown. Whaley is shaken off, but it's going to be Kaiser Artis-Scott coming forward to bring down the senior running back, setting up 3rd and 5 now. Dual halfback look as Cooper's back to pass. Throws it. No one home as Panthers brought pressure, and Duke will be forced to settle for a long field goal attempt. That kick is up. It looks like it has the distance, and it is good. Duke takes the opening lead of the game 3-0 here as the Panthers fall behind yet again. That's been a tendency of them of late, is to fall behind early in contests here and have to claw from behind, show off their ability as the Cardiac Cats. Hopefully they'll stay away from that here against the Blue Devils as Kenny Pickett looking over the middle. He's got Antonio Greer, the junior tight end, hauling that in for a pickup of 10, giving Pitt a new set of downs. They go 5 wide set on 1st and 10. Pickett fakes up the middle. He's back, has a man. That's Jay Keys, and the sophomore sensation snags a pass for a gain of 11 there. Panthers moving the chains yet again, nearing midfield. Pickett now 2nd down, looks across the middle. He's got Antonio Greer on the out towards the sideline, fights through a tackler, and he's eventually going to be pinballed to the ground after a pickup of 26. Great game there for the junior, who's been a bit underutilized compared to last year, but he does a nice job there. It's going to be Onyango now as Duke brings the pressure, but Pickett does a great job dumping it off to his inside receiver, Keith Onyango, who gets 1st down yards. 2nd and goal for the Panthers now at the 9. Kenny back to pass, looks across the middle. Benjamin Ogden takes a hit there and can't haul it in. So it'll be 3rd and goal now for the Panthers. Pickett, 5 wide bunch formation. He's looking, going to the corner of the end zone. KJ Welsh hauls it in, but he brings his feet down just out of the end zone. They say Pitt challenging this one. They want another look at it. They think KJ might have got his feet in bounds. What a catch it would be. And we take a look at that left foot. Oh, he gets about 3/4 of the foot down in bounds. Take a look at it again, just the tippy toes out of bounds. It would have been an incredible catch by the freshman, but unfortunately it's ruled out. The Panthers use a timeout, and they're forced to settle for a J-bump field goal that provides the equalizer. We're back to all square here midway through the first quarter. Cooper back to pass on second down. Great protection. He's got a man out wide. That's going to be Stevenson for a nice pickup of 18, and the Blue Devils have a first down there at their own 48 now. Bunch formation, tight formation, I should say, for Cooper as he finds Stevenson again underneath. Pickup of 11 and a new set of downs for Duke. They're into plus territory yet again. Cooper looking out wide. He's going to find his man. That's the tight end, Brown, who fights through a couple of Panther defenders before Scott Whaley eventually brings him down. Gain of 13. And first down yardage as the Panthers nearly play takeaway. Kaiser Artist Scott does a great job jumping the route there. That would have been a pick six if he could haul it in, but you can see why he plays cornerback and not receiver, guys, as he's unable to haul that one in third down. Now it's James Hood who's able to get past the coverage of Marquise Walker, who's in now. Scott Whaley is actually out of the contest right now. He's being evaluated for an injury. We'll see if he returns, but as it stands right now, Marquise Walker in as the Panthers dime corner, and that means Cedric Granger will shift into the nickel corner role. 3rd and 7 now. It's Cooper. Nice throw to the outside. Finds Rashad Brown, the tight end, but only picks up 4. And so the Blue Devils will be forced to settle for another field goal attempt here. And if they're going to try and beat the Panthers, they're going to need to score 6 and not 3. We take a look around the country. Another big game taking place. Ohio State currently leading Penn State 7-3 in Happy Valley. Gigantic game in the course of the Big Ten East title race, as well as potentially the college football playoff race, as Penn State currently number 2 in the country. Ohio State with just 1 loss looking to get back into the national picture. Panthers on their next offensive drive trailing Duke by a triple. 3rd and 6 now for Pickett. He's going to roll out to the right. He's going to scramble. Dances around a man. Great run by Kenny there, evading a couple of tacklers, weaving his way forward and picking up the first down near midfield. 2nd and 8 now. Kenny looks across the middle. He's got Jay Keys, and he's going to rumble for first down yardage. Pickup of 12 on the catch and run there for the Blacklegs State, Ohio man, and it's a first down for the Panthers. 2nd and 8. It's going to be Keys again. He's been targeted early and often here by Kenny. Picks up 9 and moves the chains yet again as we get towards the end of the opening quarter. CJ London now takes handoff. Great blocking on the counter. He sheds a couple of tacklers off to the races and dragged down at about the 9-yard line. Pickup of 20 for CJ London on that carry. We see Sibley checking in now for, I think, his first snap of the game here. Pickett, though, looking to the end zone. He's got a man. That's Paul Lease, the Jersey Jet, showing off his hands that time. A fantastic route run there by Paul Lease, and he gets his feet down in the back of the end zone. And it says that Kenny got a school record for touchdowns here. He doesn't actually have that. Dan Marino has 80. I'll have to look it up. You can fact check me. It'd be pretty impressive if Kenny catches him, because he has 87 touchdowns or something of that nature for the career record for the Panthers. It's 83, 87, somewhere like that. But Kenny still puts an absolute dot to the corner of the end zone for Paul Lease to haul in, giving the Panthers the 10-6 lead here over Duke at the end of the first quarter. So we start the second quarter now. Duke facing a 3rd and 16 as Cooper's back to pass. Takes his time, and he's going to be brought down. That's Sean Wolfgang finally back on the board. He's putting up a great performance. 2 sacks against Georgia Tech, and he's got another one here as he chases down that mark, of course, of Terrell Suggs and 44 career sacks. I think that's number 41 on the season for Sean Wolfgang as it stands right now. 2nd and 10. Pickett hands off to CJ London. He goes up the middle. I should say 41, not for the season, but for the career for the senior Sean Wolfgang out of Colorado. 3rd and 5 for the Panthers. Pickett rolling out to his right, looking to just try and make a bit of room. Throws it back across his body. He's got a man. It's KJ Welch in plenty of open space. He's into the red zone and dragged down about the 15, 27 yards for the freshman. And it's going to be 2nd and 7 now for the Panthers in the red zone. Pickett rolling out to his right. He looks to the corner of the end zone trying to find Keys, and he's lucky it's not intercepted. Javon Jackson knocking that one away. It'll be 3rd and 7 now for the Panthers. Kenny again back to pass, looking for Keys yet again, and it's knocked away. Incomplete, and Jay Bump will trot out again for his second field goal of the day. That kick is up, and that kick is good, and so it'll be 13-6 Panthers. They push their lead to a touchdown. Cooper back to pass in the I formation. Short drop, looks, but great coverage there. Damian Vector again doing a great job to break that one up. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Blue Devils now. They set up a screen as Cooper dumps it out wide to Britton Brown. Avery Heller combining with Barry Jenkins there to drag him down for no gain, and a very quick drive, 3 and out for the Blue Devils, and Pitt will look to take advantage and push their lead even further as Pickett throws out wide to C.J. London, and as good as he's done running the football lately, he drops that one, and it'll be 3rd and 9 for the Panthers. They go 5 wide, 3-man rush. Pickett identifies the open target and finds him. Caleb Cannon there hauls in a laser. It looked like it was shot out of a cannon from Kenny Pickett's arm there. Great throw. New set of downs for Pitt. It's going to be Ogden underneath, and the redshirt junior hauls that one in, and he's down injured. Ogden is slow to get up there on that particular play, so we'll monitor his injury. We also are getting word that Scott Whaley, the Panthers nickel corner, will not return to this game with an upper body injury. Jay Keys, though, nice run out of the shotgun, picks up 11. New set it down for the Panthers as they near the red zone, but they're going to go backwards. Kenny Pickett sacked for a big loss there on 2nd down. You don't want to take that. Marcus Brown hauls him down. It'll be 3rd and 20 now for the Panthers. 3.5 minutes to play, 5 wide. Pickett rolling out to his right, throws for Keys, who can't haul that one in. Great contact there from the Duke defense. They're doing a great job breaking up some passes for the Panthers, and so Jay Bump will come out for about a 46-yard field goal, and that kick is no good. Jay Bump's first miss of the season, and so Duke's still within a touchdown, and the Panthers get word that Benjamin Ogden, back injury, it's going to be ruled. He will not return to this game, and so the Panthers will rely more on some youngsters, the likes of KJ Welsh, Keith Onyango, to try and contribute in the passing game. 1st down for Duke. It's going to be Britton Brown up the middle. He's across midfield and down to about the 40-yard line of Pitt. 13-yard carry, 1st down for Duke. Cooper back to pass. Now the Panthers bring the pressure. That's Quell Hampshire laying the wood on the junior signal caller for the Blue Devils, but he finds John Smith, who's got into the new world for Duke, and that's the red zone territory here as Cooper looking for his man. It's John Smith yet again into the new world, the red zone, like we mentioned there for the Blue Devils, down to about the Pitt 11-yard line. It's Cooper back to pass, 5 wide set. He's got a man underneath. That's going to be Carey, and Isaiah Carey gets about 8 there, setting up 2nd and 2. They stay in this 5 wide set, spreading out the Pitt defense. Instead, they keep it with Cooper. He's dragged down by Darren Toth, short of the end zone, but he does pick up a new set of downs. It means Duke's going to have 4 chances to punch it in from the 1-yard line. They keep the 5 wide set on the field, and Cooper just churns right up the middle. DeJuan Cooper, his first career rushing touchdown, and the Blue Devils have found the leveler here with just 2.5 minutes to play in the opening half of football. They played Pitt very tough last year. You'll remember Pitt only winning 13-10, and the Panthers now facing a very tough Duke opposition that's motivated here at home. This year, though, they get a 1st down with Jay Keys over the middle, taking the mid-screen from Pickett. Now on 1st down, the Panthers still with 2 timeouts, so plenty of time to work with here. They hand it off to London for a gain of 4 to be 2nd and 6. Now bunch formation to Kenny Pickett's right. He rolls in that direction, looking for a man. That's Jay Keys, and again, the Panthers just can't get a foot down inbounds. Another great throw from Pickett where they're just not able to complete the process of the catch. 3rd and 6, though. It's going to be Pickett scrambling, fights through a couple tackles. Great second effort from the Panthers' senior quarterback, and that's a new set of downs as they're out to the 47-yard line. 1st and 10, just over a minute to play, and it's C.J. London on the counter. He finds a great hole and bursts through it for a pickup of 15. The clock winding to 50 seconds now. 4 wide set for the Panthers. Pickett rolling to his right, and he's going to be sacked. A huge loss of 13. 2nd and 23 now for the Panthers as the clock winds down. Under 20 seconds to play in the opening half of football, but Pickett finds Jay Keys over the middle. Great route as he ran a fantastic post route right to the middle of the field, found room and got 1st down yardage. 10 seconds to play now. Pickett looking towards the end zone. He's going to throw it up for grabs for Cannon, and it's going to be deflected away by Anton Williams. And so Jay Bump will trot out for almost a 50-yard try here, and that kick is right through, or should say, check the yardage on that. It was either 39 or 49 yards. But either way, Jay Bump's kick is up, and it is good. And so that'll give the Panthers a slim 3-point advantage over the 2-7 Duke Blue Devils, who have really kept the Panthers off guard with their fast-paced offense. The fact that they're running the hurry up, you can see they've only had 5 minutes of time of possession, but the fact that they run such a fast-paced offense has really kept the Panthers off guard. It's left the defense gasping for air oftentimes, which has allowed the passing yardage to be racked up by the Blue Devils. Pitt moving the football fantastically, 259 yards of offense in the opening half of football, but they need to start finishing drives if they want to beat the Blue Devils. So we get the second half underway. It's going to be Elijah DeVoe back to receive this one from Jay Bump. He finds a hole and bursts across the 30, twirls his way down at about the 32, where the Blue Devils will start their opening possession of the second half. Plenty of time for Cooper. He looks underneath, though, to Rashad Brown. Short gain, if anything, as Barry Jenkins comes down hard on him. Jenkins back in the lineup after missing last game with a concussion, and he and senior captain Jason Jordan making their presence heard. Great job by Jordan to disrupt the pass there, and the Panthers will take over the football. Pickett back to pass. He's looking for Keys, and that one's knocked away. Good defending there by the Duke safety, and it'll be 2nd and 10 now for the Panthers. Pickett decides to keep it himself on the read option. He's got plenty of room to range forward. He slides, gets down safely after a pickup of 10 and a new set of downs for the Panthers. They send KJ Welch in motion this time on first down. They're going to hand it to CJ London. He takes on the counter, weaves his way through a couple of defenders, and picks up 7, setting up 2nd and 3 now for the Panthers. 3 wide set. Pickett sends a man in motion. He's back, forced and flushed out of the pocket. He rolls to his right, evades a couple of tacklers, and he scrambles for first down yardage. Kenny knowing when to use his legs and doing a great job getting the first down yardage that was needed. He dumps it off on a screen now. CJ London here dancing around a couple of defenders. Gets a nice gain. Picks up 10. 3rd and inches now. Jay Keys in at quarterback. Heavy set for the Panthers. Great blocking. Todd Sibley with a fantastic block. He hasn't done much running the football of late, but he made a great block there, picking up a man rushing through the middle, allowing Keys to get a great gain there, and the Panthers pick up a first down. 2nd and 10 now. CJ London churning forward 16 yards, and he's tripped up at about the 1. 89 yards on the day for London already, just early in the third quarter, and he's going to get one more here as he's up the middle and into the end zone. The Panthers push their advantage finally to 2 possessions, 23-13, and CJ London with a well-deserved touchdown. He had a great game last week, 126 yards against Georgia Tech, but he did not have any touchdowns. He finally gets rewarded with a score, and the Panthers nearly rewarded with another score. Kaiser Artist Scott jumping another route, but he just can't hang on to the football. It slips right through his fingers, and the Panthers are not able to get the takeaway, but it's going to be Brandon Stevenson here hauling this one in for a gain of 7, setting up 3rd and 3 for the Blue Devils. Tight formation in the shotgun for Cooper. Looks underneath to Kelvin Spencer, but as he comes back to the football, he comes back across that yellow line, which means they're not going to have first down yardage and will be forced to punt the ball away to the Panthers. Will Pitt be able to make them pay? It looks like they'll be able to do just enough to keep the chains moving. Jay Keys across the middle for a pickup of 6, and it'll be first down yardage for the Panthers. Todd Sibley checks in alongside CJ London. They give it to Sibley, his first carry of the day, and he is going to be hauled down in the backfield. Loss of a couple, and there's just nothing going right for Sibley right now. Thankfully for the Panthers, CJ London is having a great day, but he doesn't pick up any blockers, or doesn't pick up any rushers there. Antoine Miller comes right up the middle to haul down Kenny Pickett. It'll be 3rd and very long for the Panthers now. 3rd and 21. Pickett rolling out to his right. He's just going to scramble and pick up as many yards as he can. There ends up being a clipping penalty on the play that gets declined, but the Panthers are forced to punt the ball away to the Blue Devils. Duke not able to do anything with it. They toss it out on a short route to Britton Brown. He's dragged down for a pushed out of bounds for a loss of a yard. Right back to Pitt, who's going to rely on CJ London now to try and churn and burn for a few yards. Look at him shaking the Duke defenders left and right. Picks up 8 with a vociferous run there. He just fights his way through a couple of tackles. 3rd and 1 now. They send Paul Lease in motion. He's got enough room to get the first down. Picks up 6 there on the jet sweep. We know running back all the way to season 1 how much the Panthers love that particular play, and that one goes for a first down. And it's going to be Lease again. The Garden State speedster finds some room there out on the sideline, and Pickett threads one into him for first down yardage. Sibley now in at quarterback. He's playing the Wildcat here. Instead, he's going to hand off to London. Perfectly played by Duke on the read option there. London and Sibley were shot down, but somehow London fights his way forward for a good gain. The Panthers driving here, currently leading Duke 23-13 at the end of the third quarter on the Pitt Panthers Football Network. So we get things underway here in the fourth quarter. It's going to be Jay Keys in at quarterback, the heavy set for the Panthers now, and it's going to be Keys up the middle, fights his way forward for a pickup of 6 and a first down inside the red zone. Pickett back in at quarterback. He's got London as his sidecar. He's going to look for CJ London, hauls that one in. Nice grab there for a pickup of 8. Sets up 3rd and 2, and right back to Jay Keys in at the quarterback position for the Panthers. They're going to give it to him. He's going to try and find some room to run. Nearly dragged down the backfield, but he's able to meander his way around the defense and get first down yardage. 1st and goal now. The Panthers look for Keys. That's Pickett throwing the fade route, and Keys just, I don't know if he lost it in the sun there, but he doesn't go up for it. 2nd and goal. 2nd time's a charm. Absolutely not. Keys, he's just stunned right now. He can't get off the ground. His feet are cemented down to the corner of that end zone. So Panthers will change up here on 3rd and goal. Pickett's going to look a different direction, and he's going to find KJ Welsh into the end zone. We got CJ London of England, KJ Welsh, the Welshman of Wales. Sorry. For those of you guys, geographical majors, congratulations. KJ Welsh into the end zone. Pitt blowing this one away now, 30-13, and it doesn't look like Duke's going to have much steam to come from behind. It looks like the Welsh Dragon, KJ, is going to put the final nail in the Blue Devil coffin here. 3rd and 17 now. DeJuan Cooper looking to throw, and he's got nowhere to go. Darren Toth brings him down in the backfield. Huge loss there. He's onto the score sheet. The nation's sack leader is able to bring down DeJuan Cooper for, I believe, his 11th sack of the season. And the Panthers will be set up with fantastic field position following a good return from Keith Onyango, currently taking over at punt returner for Scott Whaley, who remembers out for the remainder of this game as a precaution. And so the Panthers have great field position. They're going to give it to Todd Sibley up the middle for a nice gain. He picks up first down yardage. 6:20 to play here in the game now. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. They send Welsh in motion, and they're going to hand it to him. There goes the Welsh Dragon flying around the edge and breathing fire as he, I don't know, the puns aren't working for me today, guys, but we're trying our best. Great run, though, from Welsh. Picks up 10 and a first down. Pickett's going to roll out now on first down. Looks, throws back across his body, and Keys just can't haul it in there. That should have been a touchdown for Jay. He can't bring it in, so it'll be 3rd and goal now for the Panthers. Pickett rolling out to his right. Plenty of time to throw. Looking for Keys again, but he just misses there. It's been a tough day for Kenny, in spite of the fact that he doesn't have any interceptions yet, thankfully, knock on wood, but only 19 of 42 passing, so his completion percentage under 50%, but the Panthers do get another field goal and go up 33-13. When things go wrong, they just go really, really wrong. Drop there for Duke on what looked like a sure first down. It'll be 3rd and 10 now for Cooper. Dual halfback look, and he can't escape. He's going to be brought down. Barry Jenkins gets forward and makes the sack. Sean Wolfgang falls on it, and the Panthers are going to be set up with spectacular field position here. You can see Jenkins makes the sack. Wolfgang is Shawnee on the spot, who says, "Thank you, I'll take that." Panthers ball at the Duke 15-yard line here. 4 wide set for Pitt. London has the side guard of Pickett. Keys is all alone on his right. Pickett looks at direction. It's a great throw. Jay Keys with the tippy toes at the back of the end zone. And Pitt has put this one to bed. 40-13 for your Panthers. What a play by Kenny Pickett there. They set up a screen to the left-hand side. London actually saw that Duke was running a heavy blitz. He stayed in to block, and Jay Keys ran a route deep to the end zone, got behind his man, and Kenny Pickett put a great throw up that only Jay Keys could haul in. And look at this catch by Isaiah Carey. Incredible one-handed grab there, showing off the spectacular catch rating to get a first down there for the Blue Devils. But they lose the football here. Artis Scott knocks it away. Great rush there by the Panthers senior corner. He's got 2 deflections on the day. He should have 2 interceptions that he went for touchdowns. He does force a fumble and have a sack too, though, and it's been a great overall defensive effort by the Panthers. They knocked the ball away there for another incompletion, and it's going to be the second teamers for the Panthers into the game. A.C. Reese in at quarterback, Todd Sibley in at halfback. You can see Onyango, Colin Wells in at halfback as well, getting a run out here. 3rd and 6 is going to be A.C. Reese showing off his legs, and you'll remember the last time he played against Duke when Kenny Pickett went out with an injury late in the game last year with Pitt clinging to a 3-point lead. A.C. Reese tried to scramble for a first down, lost the football, gave it back to Duke, and they nearly drove down the field for a game-winning score if it weren't for a huge 4th down stop by Paris Ford. But here, Reese scrambling out wide. Great throw there on the run, finds Caleb Cannon for first down yardage, and the Panthers across midfield, they're looking to just see what these players have to offer. It's going to be on Yango there on the mid-screen, picks up 11. Great great job by AC Reese as the clock ticks down, but Pitt trying to see what they can do with the offense here. Reese back to pass on second down. He's going to look towards the end zone, airs it out, and he's got Onyango, who nearly gets in. He's dragged down at the 2, 34-yard grab there for the redshirt freshman with AC Reese making a nice throw. It's going to be Colin Wells up the middle, nowhere to go as he tries to get into the end zone. 9 seconds left to play. Pitt out of timeout, so this likely to be the last play of the game. Reese keeps it on the read option, but Duke does a great job standing tall and keeping him out of the end zone, so the Panthers don't tack on that final touchdown, but they finish out a great performance, 40-13. Kenny Pickett, 3 touchdowns on the day, and no interceptions, the big key. The Panthers without a turnover for the first time, I think, all season, and who knows how long. We'll have to take a look back at the previous records to see how long it's been. An incredible performance from the Panthers, though, 40-13 over the Blue Devils. This is the convincing type victory you really wanted to see from Pitt. Now, of course, negative Nancy's might say, hey, you were only winning by 3 going into halftime, but Pitt did what they needed to do. They held Duke off the score sheet in the second half and came away with the victory. So as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hail to Pitt. We'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.